the gate. And fillies and mares off and sprinting 6 furlongs in the opener. Abmar in the Wainwright and Morgan green and red out to an uncontested lead over the reclaimed Mini Dress, who's now going to confront the early front runner and dips down to the underneath portion of the track for a joint leadership. Abmar still by a half, Mini Dress second, well back to Miss Dutton in third, and last in the all oranges, Jamaican Traffic trailing by about 5 lengths. No change in the running order here in the opening 2 furlongs, 23 2/5 of a second for Abmar, with Victor Balin calling the shots. On the inside, and now moving on up is Mini Dress, trapped between on the outside Miss Dutton, who's gaining ever so slightly in the front running pair, and that leaves it open for the closing kick of Jamaican Traffic. Half mile, 47 flat. Just over 330 yards to go in race 1. On the lead, Abmar. Abmar shows it, backing out of it, not tonight from Mini Dress, who's out of it. Miss Dutton is the new confronter to the speed of Abmar, and it's Miss Dutton to crawl up and go right on by in the opener. Miss Dutton by about 2 widening lengths in the end. Abmar was second, then Mini Dress. Welcome back to the winners and closer winner of the opener tonight. Number 1, Miss Dutton and jockey Alvin Ortiz, owned by Don Cook. First win this year for Marvel Straub, the winning conditioner. Miss Dutton is a 4-year-old chestnut daughter of Commander's Shoes under the awesome again mare Fleeting Moment. And they're off. Perfect getaway for the field of 5. Splitting and going forward is Filly from Illy to the lead with Delta Lady up close in second. The bottom trio feature nearest us, Amari S. In the pink is Viva Violence, and on the outer is Lori Attack, giving them about a 3.5 length head start. Filly from Philly and the 10-pound apprentice Harold Ortega out to the lead by about 1.25 lengths from 3 that persist behind. Amari S. inside, outside Delta Lady, and scooting on between is Viva Violence, and out the back continuously has been Lori Attack. Now 5 lengths separates. Widest, circumventing and going to the lead is Viva Violence and Alvin Ortiz. And taking a gawking look back is out by 2. Amari S. is gaining. Viva Violence has to watch out for the inside rail. A big bump from far back from Philly from Illy against Delta Lady. But it's all Viva Violence who's clear by 3. Amari S. will do well to complete the exacta. It's over. Viva Violence runs away and hides as the 6-5 favorite. Will win by 7.5. Amari S. a good second. Lori Attack was third. In the winner's circle, winner of the second race, number 3, Viva Violence, and jockey Alvin Ortiz completes the sweep of the early double. For owner Tracy Casey, trained by Gerald Butler, 5-year-old daughter of Violence out of the Cherokee Run mare. And they're off. Very quick beginning from the outside stall for Warning Label to grab the early lead. It's Faithful King to flash some pace as well, and adding to that is Avenging Warrior and the rail drive for Call Me Drossel. Change of tactics, wants to take it to him, so we go in almost sequential order. Call Me Drossel, Avenging Warrior. There goes Faithful King. On the outside of Faithful King is Storm and El Prado. Then backtracking out of it there is Faithful King. Warning Label is making up some ground on the far outside and really pulling up there, tugging and losing all chance is Faithful King in traffic troubles. 23 flat for the opening quarter mile. Call Me Drossel just by ahead. Outside of that one is Avenging Warrior taking it on. On the far outside, Storm and El Prado trying to get loose with Warning Label as well. Far back to Can It Happen and Not Tonight. Troubles around the half-mile pole for Faithful King. Deep stretch, final furlong, Warning Label trying for 2 in a row. J4 Simpson coming at him is Avenging Warrior gaining ever so slightly along the inside fence. Warning Label has it at 6-1. Avenging Warrior second. Can It Happen was third and last. Entering the winner's circle, Warning Label, number 6. Ridden by J4 Simpson. Owned by John Cox, trained by Pete Scalcione. All set. And they're racing. Sprinting start for Chernovsky. Gets loose of your 1-2 odds-on gamble. Super Silver in second. As they pass us by for the first time, Triple Chrome will be third, and they line up top. And loving that is Memory Bank and jockey Victor Balin. Go as fast as you want. It's Chernovsky dropping out in third as Super Silver. Passed is that one by Triple Chrome up into second, a bit headstrong. Continuing last as they go by the 3/4 mile mark is Memory Bank, giving them about a 7-length head start. And the head start goes to Chernovsky, quickest down the backstretch in the opening quarter in 25 3/5 of a second. Dueling leaders as Triple Chrome joins that early leader. Super Silver from the Amy Nesbitt barn is up into third, just loping right along. Memory Bank continues to trail. They go towards the half-mile pole in 50 seconds flat. Nothing between Chernovsky and Triple Chrome throughout. These two separated now by just about half a length. Super Silver is getting a little bit closer in third, and so is Memory Bank. Memory Bank starting to prompt the movement of Super Silver. Two come from behinders are getting closer together now as they go past the 5/16. Nothing between Chernovsky and Triple Chrome. Super Silver first for that spot. They're going to line up 4 deep as they head towards the top of the lane here to start the 50-cent pick 4. It's Chernovsky, Alex Bendezu by a length. Triple Chrome stingy in second. Having to call on his all is Super Silver, who's rolling down the center with Memory Bank as well. Anyone's race, squeezed a bit, Triple Chrome, Super Silver, here comes Memory Bank, Chernovsky was game, but was it enough? First in the winner's circle, co-winner of race number 4, number 1 Chernovsky, and jockey Alex Bendezu. Owned by Mary Ellis, trained by Robert Pompel, a 12-year-old chestnut gelded son of Giants Causeway. Out of the Pucasaco mare, DeHare. Well, out of the DeHare mare, Pucasaco. Bred in Kentucky by Northwest Farm LLC. As we welcome out in the winner's circle, double the fun for Carrie's birthday cantor. Our next contestant down in the winner's circle, co-winner of race number 4, number 2, Super Silver, and jockey Alvin Ortiz with a riding triple. Owned and trained by Amy Nesbitt, Super Silver is a gray gelded son, 8-year-old of Super Saver out of the El Prado mare, Silver Sands, bred in Kentucky by Hidden Brook Farm. The winning time, 1:46.1 for the mile, 70 yards. Flag is up. And they're off. Perfect dispatch. Argy Bargy Buck wants to lead the procession, but the bookend, I Can't Tell You, wants to go, and so does Stay Strong. So the speed is on here in the 5th. Inside out, Argy Bargy Buck, Copper Crossing, wider to Stay Strong, runs third. Running fourth and fifth is one. Future Vision on the inside of I Can't Tell Ya. And then out the back, George's Vision up way too close for him. He's up there by about 6 lengths from the leadership. The leadership, Argy Bargy Buck and Copper Crossing, outside to inside. Then we have 3 of them continually to mix it up. Stay Strong is now a clear-cut third with Future Vision running on fourth. Back in the orange, running in fifth, is I Can't Tell You from the outside stall. Can't save any ground, just loping along last is George's Vision. First quarter and 25 and 1. First half they sped up in the second panel, 49 and 2/5 of a second. Argy Bargy Buck all in underneath Javor Simpson, a wider journey than Copper Crossing, who's about to get contested on the outside by Stay Strong for second, who's all in. Future Vision runs fourth and is under the pump. Here comes George's Vision as well. And way out there, way out the back, is George's Vision, who has to do about 5 lengths better. And receding as I Can't Tell You. It's Argy Bargy Buck trying to take him gate to wire. Inside the final furlong as we turn up the pressure. Copper Crossing is coming back along the rail. Copper Crossing has taken a length lead from the longtime leader Argy Bargy Buck down the center. George's Vision. It's going to be Copper Crossing. Yes. Copper Crossing won by a head. Argy Bargy Buck, 620 across on your winner. Copper Crossing appearing in the winner's circle for owner Darren Frey. Trained by Robert Pompel, back-to-back wins for trainer and rider Alex Bendezu. Copper Crossing, 6-year-old gray-gelded son of Cross Traffic. They're in the gate. Flag is up, and they're off. Bit of a slow go away from the gate for a race to the finish out the back. And now shifting out is A Rose for Lila, right where this one wants to be. And she trails the rest of the field by about a half a dozen. On the front end, it's Delightful Breeze. Inside of that is Icy River. These two in simultaneous lockstep. And there's Race to the Finish. Back in third, just 2 lengths separates the top trio. And then way back to A Rose for Lila. 22 and 4/5 of a second. Here's Delightful Breeze in the lime colors. Javier Tavares on the front end with Icy River in second. And now moving up as A Race to the Finish has been all in the last furlong and a half. And called upon from far back is A Rose for Lila, not without hope. Half mile in 45 and 4. 3/16 to go. It's Delightful Breeze. It's Race to the Finish. They're right together. Bowing out Icy River down the crown of the course is A Rose for Lila, who's gobbling up late ground. But it's Race to the Finish on the board at 2-1 who will win it. Race to the Finish. And Rainier Arrieta by 2 1/4 from A Rose for Lila. Entering the winner's enclosure, winner of the 6th race tonight, number 1 Race to the Finish, and jockey Rainier Arrieta. Co-owned by Charles Ritter and Scott Becker. Scott Becker, the winning trainer. She's a 6-year-old daughter of Race Day out of Tribute by Mama. And they're off. Clean getaway. Speed is on. Emcar the Fast going to go out. Here comes A Hustled Upon ahead of the game to maintain the inside position. And Victor wants this one on the front end and has it. Trailing that one around corner number 1 is Diamond Dave second. Third, Emcar the Fast securing a good spot, about 3 off the inside fence. Way out in the center is Allen at lofty odds. Perfect Wager is 5th, and out the back is 2 Cookie Rule. 8 lengths separates this group past the 6 furlong mark they go. Ahead of the game, and Victor Santiago and a tawdry 26 seconds flat. Out by 2 3/4 from Diamond Dave. Now A Hustled Upon, 2 Cookie Rule wants to go. It's a slow pace, and 2 Cookie Rule surprises ahead of the game and goes right to the front and is all in underneath Rainier Arrieta, who's feeling a bit salty, and it's 2 Cookie Rule out by a length and a half. Now challenged. Let's see what ahead of the game and Victor Santiago want to do. They're going to circumvent and go counterpunching. Diamond Dave is well back in third. Fourth is Emcar the Fast under pressure on the outside by Perfect Wager. Now out the back is Allen by some 10 or 11. It's still 2 Cookie Rule. Rainier Arrieta. The match race continues around the turn past the quarter-mile mark. Ahead of the game is on the outside, and here comes a muddy mess. Diamond Diamond Dave is gathering up momentum, but we're down to these two cookie rule ahead of the game inside the final furlong. We're down to it again. It's two cookie rule. It's ahead of the game. Two cookie rule has it. Two cookie rule to win at 5-1. Ahead of the game was second. Diamond Dave was third, and a photo for fourth. It'll go to M-Car the Fast. We will have a Slick Pick 7 carryover for this coming Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock, so we'll give you the carryover price coming up when this is made official. Into the winner's circle steps two Cookie Rule and jockey Rainier Arrieta with a riding double. Co-owned by Omar Osby and April Ennis. John Willauer, the winning trainer, to Cookie Rule, 5-year-old gelded son of Bodemeister. They look to be situated field of 8. And they're off. It's the Whiskey hopped away from the starting gate. Outward break for Cool Man Kenny. Out very well is Southern Sace to put 2 lengths on the favorite. Inside streaking down the beach. It's the Whiskey, has 2 lengths to make up and is rolling now. It's the Whiskey, Southern Sace. Southern Sace had it won. Isiabella second. Into the winner's circle steps number 4, Southern Sace, and jockey Javier Tavares. Zerith Juarez, trained by Blas Juarez, 3-year-old daughter of Trey Sace out of Southern Miss by Mr. Jess Perry, bred in Oklahoma by Flag Ranch LLC.